Hello Virgo, suns, moons, and risings. Welcome to my channel. My name's Zayleigh, and we're going to do an energy read for the month of October 2022. Keep in mind it is Mercury retrograde, so I'm trying to work through this as best as I can, given the energy and the circumstances that we are currently in. So let me start shuffling and then we can get into your reading. All right, Virgo, so to start your reading, we have the Hermit. How cute. It's your guys' energy, the Hermit. So we have the number 9 energy. That means, you know, there's some things that are completion in your life, some things that are ending, new cycles are going to come in. But in the month of October, it looks like there is some like chapters that are going to be closing out. And with that, there is like this sense of going inward. This is going to be, since this is the first card that came out, I always use this as the overall energy of your month. So this is going to be a very inward month for you guys. And I just see like a bunch of people just clicking off right now. I'm just kidding. If you're still here, thank you for watching. But a lot of people don't want to hear that. They're like, oh no, I want to go out and party. But hey, you know what? We all have different seasons in our life and we're all going through different things. So sometimes we have to have those months where we are looking at ourselves and taking a really deep look within, because then that leads, like when we get out of that energy, then all these beautiful things can enter. So it looks like you guys are going within. You guys are probably doing some type of, if you're into spirituality, which, I mean, if you're watching this video, you probably are. I'm just going to take a guess. But you guys are probably like practicing, you know, your spiritual practices. You are really taking a look at the things that you've learned and all the things that you have learned throughout your experiences. So with the Page of Swords here, that is representing like you getting, I feel like this is a card of clarity for you guys. You guys are maybe speaking your own truth. You're having your ideas be clear, and also still in a place of learning, wanting to learn more about whatever it is that you're interested in, whatever it is that kind of brings that Hermit energy in for you, like wanting to learn more about that. With the 2 of Swords in reverse and the 8 of Pentacles, I'm seeing like with your, not even only in regards to work, but just overall, like you're not confused about the energy that you're putting out anymore. Like there's no confusion about, oh, should I be friends with this person? I feel like there's such a level of clarity, and I think that it is because you guys are looking within yourselves. And you're probably not even watching this video. You just go within. I don't even have to tell you, Virgos, but if you are, thank you for watching. I'm just saying, like with that energy, it's like there's not confusion. You're not blindfolded thinking like, wait, what is it that I'm going to do? What am I going to put my energy into? What do I want to work towards? I feel like that's all very clear for you guys, which makes sense because I feel like a majority of Virgos that I know are pretty stable. You know what I mean? Like you guys are, your logic is quite, you know, you're in tune with your logical mind, which is good. So with the Star here, there is a deep sense of healing. You guys are looking forward to what is to come, and not as you're going inward. I feel like that's what's bringing it up. It's like, you know, some people, they can't handle being alone, or actually like looking within themselves, and then they'll be like, now this is even worse. Now I think like nothing's good is going to come, because they're so used to distracting. Okay, sorry. There was a squirrel and it scared the crap out of me. It sounded like someone was laughing. Anyway, and there's nobody here, so that was real weird. Anyways, back to what I was saying about the Star. Some people, they're like not good at going within and actually like recognizing that when they do that, it brings more clarity, and then they can look forward to the things in the future and have that healing and that hope and that you know, overall understanding that things are going to get better. And then there's people that just don't do that. But I see that you guys are definitely in a place where you're seeing that there is a lot of healing and a lot of balance. You guys are feeling more balanced. I feel like with that Two of Swords reversed, it's like there isn't that confusion anymore. Oh, the squirrel. And then we have the Hangman and the Queen of Cups reversed. So this is, I feel like, kind of surrendering, like surrender your ideas about what you think your emotions should be. Like, how do you kind of surrender to whatever comes up for you emotionally? You know, when you go inward and it's like a lot of things could be brought up for you, just kind of like allow those things to come up. Because I know sometimes it could be really uncomfortable to have, you know, some certain emotions come up. But also, this is a message to not be consumed with your emotions. So if you start to feel really intensely about certain things and situations, that don't let that consume you. Just kind of surrender and let that energy move out. Because I don't see you guys staying there. I see that you guys want to move forward. And I'm just seeing like there isn't with the Six of Cups in reverse, it's like you guys are in a place where I feel like you're not wanting to look back at the past and be like, oh, but that happened. And you know what I mean? It's kind of like yeah, that happened. Who cares? Like, let's move forward. And sometimes you got to get to that point, because how long could we possibly stay like in the same place thinking about the past? It really does no good for anybody. So I feel like you guys have recognized that. And as I say that, I'm looking at these other cards, and it's like we have the Four of Cups, the Five of Cups, the Magician, and the Three of Wands. So it's like the four, it's interesting. We had the Six of Cups reversed. We have the Four of Cups, the Five of Cups, okay? And then the Magician. So how you guys get out of anytime that you are feeling like you're in a place where you're looking back at something and maybe like wondering why certain things didn't work out, or, you know, why things happened the way that they did, which I don't really see you in that place. But if you do have those moments when you're going through that, I feel like the answer here to help you with that is the Magician and the Three of Wands. And that's to really recognize that there's so much more out there for you. You don't need to look back at anything in the past and be like, oh, well, maybe that won't, you know, why did that happen? Or, you know, maybe that won't ever happen again, or anything like that. Because you're not in a place to just want to take offers that you really don't want anymore. Because you know that taking things that you don't want, like taking offers and things like that from people and places that you don't want, it just brings the same thing. So I feel like that's a really big realization for you guys. Like, you guys are really understanding that. And then when you understand it, it's like, dang. Then the Magician and the Three of Wands comes in, and that's like ultimate power. Like, you're stepping into your power, quite literally. And you're recognizing like, oh wow, like, all right, what kind of reality am I going to create now? What direction do I want to go in? And having that vision and bringing that vision, it's like you have the vision of the things that you want to happen. It's already there, and you're just like pulling it closer to you without even putting in a ton of effort, because I feel like you guys are in a place where you recognize your own power. And when you do recognize your own gifts and your own power, your own like everything that you have and everything that you've learned, then naturally things just start gravitating towards you. That's how manifestation works, you know? It's like you don't have to put in as much effort. Whereas, like, you know, when you're in a place of disempowerment, things may not happen as gracefully and easily because there's resistance to that even happening in the first place. So with the Moon in reverse, I'm seeing, and then the Ace of Pentacles, and then the High Priestess. Powerful, because High Priestess, your guys' intuition is on point. And with that intuition, it's like with the Moon in reverse and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, there's no question. You're so clear about the things that aren't worth, like, that aren't going to actually bring you, they're not going to actually bring you like things that you really want in the long run. So say there's offers coming in, right? You're like able to see that so clearly and be like, oh, well, that's not going to work out in the long run, so I'm not even going to bother taking it. Whereas when the moon's upright, it's like, okay, there's a lot of fear and not clarity. The things aren't clear, you know, with the moon in reverse, or sorry, things aren't clear with the moon upright. So when we have that in reverse, then we have the Ace of Pentacles. I'm seeing like with that High Priestess card, it's like you guys are also, I'm seeing a lot of yellow and I'm seeing a lot of blue. I feel like your third eye is definitely open. You're able to really see clearly about the things that you want coming. And I've been talking about this a little bit in every reading that I've done, because we're at the point where you just had the equinox, and now we're coming to the point where we're going to be nearing the end of the year, 2022. So it's like, take a really deep look at the things that you want to see unfold for the next 3 months. We got October, November, December. So like, take a look at that and be like, okay, what is it that I really want? And I feel like you guys can easily do that and easily see the things that are going to work out for you, and the things like, I'm not going to put my energy into that at all. And when I say that, these cards, yeah, like, this is amazing. So it's like how I was talking about energy, because Nine of Wands is all about like you put so much energy into something that it's like you'll just keep fighting for it. But then we have the Temperance card, we have the King of Wands, and we have the Justice. The more that you recognize what and keep in balance, like your emotions, your thoughts, your everything that you're doing, what you're physically doing, what you're taking in. That's what I'm hearing. Like everything that you're taking in is playing a part, obviously, in your subconscious mind. But like you're learning to be more balanced. And when we see that Magician card here, it's like that's already such a energy of like of really recognizing like your own power, your own, you like everything that you can do and everything that you can manifest and everything that you can achieve. And then we add the King of Wands to that, which is like the fire energy. It's like the energy of somebody that's an entrepreneur, of somebody that has a vision and they go after it and they do it. And someone that takes action every day because they take action on the things that they know that are actually going to benefit them in the long run. And when you do that, that's when justice comes in, and you're getting everything that you're putting your energy into is coming back to you. And as long as you are making good decisions, which I'm seeing you guys are making good decisions on the things that you're putting your energy into, that's when the universe is like, oh, let me just bless you up, Virgo. Okay. So I don't know why I had to do that, but anyways, so yeah, I'm seeing like, it's actually a really positive, it's a better month than some other people. That's all I have to say. But, you know, there may be points of, you know, it doesn't look like it's a huge social time of going out to parties and whatever. Not to say you won't do any of that, but like I'm seeing here that it's very much like, you know, you're focusing on what you really want, and you're like looking inward. So maybe you like, instead of going out on a Friday night, you like take a trip and like a little solo camping trip or something. Well, before it gets too cold, because it's getting cold out here real quick. But depending on where you are when you're watching this, or you just go out and you do something in the day. You go and like read a book. You know what I mean? Like go by the fireplace and read a nice book. That sounds fun. I think for a majority of you guys, and the ones that are specifically watching this reading, I think that this is what is going to manifest in your month of October. With that being said, I want to say that I send you guys so much love and blessings and healing, and I will see you in my next video.